The powerful god Heimdallr appears in SMITE as a hunter. Both Hearthstone and GWENT show off their new expansions. Look out for this new top-down sci-fi ARPG called Corepunk, and I wonder if you can still make clothes out of your enemy's skin in Mortal Online 2. What's good, everyone? James Blonde here with your weekly recap for gaming news and announcements for the week of December 13th, 2019. I'm finally getting over my cold, but I figured I'd keep the softer approach to the voiceover, or at least somewhere in between. It seems like Christmas has come a bit early, so we're kicking off this week with a few new MMO announcements. First up is Corepunk. Corepunk is a top-down sci-fi ARPG with quite a bit of difference from the usual MMO formula. The game features an open world with rich environments and a non-linear story, which means you can take on quests in any order you choose. Each hero has a unique fighting style and abilities, which can be specialized further through attributes, talents, and artifacts. Corepunk boasts it will have an extensive economy around crafting and trading, a fog of war system to keep you guessing about what's ahead or behind, strategic PvP, and all the usual MMO trappings. We'll be able to get our hands on the beta in late 2020. New MMO announcements are a rarity these days, so let's roll on to the second one. Mortal Online 2. This is a promised sequel to the original Mortal Online by Starvault. Like the original, it will be an open-world sandbox with full PvP and full loot for those who love the hardcore PvP fights. Mortal Online 2 also promises a crafting system with over 1 million combinations, intense first-person combat, hundreds of skills to choose from, an open, level-less format, and much more. It's set to launch in late 2021, but will be in early access fairly soon. Next up in the new game lineup is Temtem. Some of you have probably heard of Temtem before. It's a Pokemon-style MMO where you collect, train, and evolve creatures in a fantasy world. It's about as close to a Pokemon MMO as we're probably going to get. Anyway, the team behind Temtem has announced that it will enter early access on January 21st. The game already has dozens of monsters, 20 hours of a core storyline, and many features Pokemon players love, like shiny hunting and PvP. There's lots more still in development too, including player housing, so definitely keep an eye out on this one. And there's also a free game releasing this week, Ylands. While it's not technically an MMO, it's more like a social gaming world where you can create and monetize your own games. Or if you don't feel creative, you can just go play other people's games. It's available on Steam, Xbox, and mobile, so if you're interested, check out the link below. Some of you have been waiting a while for it, and now it's here. Dauntless has officially launched on Nintendo Switch. Yes, the definitive monster hunting MMO can now be played on the Switch in addition to PS4, PC, and Xbox One, and it has crossplay, so you don't have to worry about losing your progress on any platform. There's a free new cosmetic pack in the Nintendo eShop if you've got a Switch too, so it's worth grabbing that even if you plan on playing it on a different platform. Alongside the Switch launch, Dauntless has also launched its new Storm Chasers expansion, which includes the fearsome new behemoth Malkarion, the Escalation Challenge, and of course, new gear to forge. Speaking of large and dangerous creatures, Hearthstone has launched the Descent of Dragons expansion this week. The biggest card in the expansion is Galakrond, a resurrected proto-dragon that comes in a different type for 5 different classes. Galakrond can be upgraded during the match using new cards and the new invoke keyword, upgrading him to a deadly force if your opponent doesn't stop you in time. The expansion also introduces side quests and a new legendary quest to match with the theme. Another card game also got an expansion this week. GWENT released its Merchants of Ofir expansion. Ofir is an exotic land in the world of The Witcher, and this update adds over 70 new cards, including neutral cards for use on all factions. It also introduces the new Stratagem card type, which offers a unique bonus when players first go into a match, and Scenarios, a artifact card subtype which changes based on your actions. If you log in before December 16th, you can get a free 5 cards from this deck. Pretty nice gesture if you aren't going to buy a deck pack right away. Next up for SMITE fans, a new hunter has arrived, Heimdallr. The Norse god uses 2 axes and can fight both in ranged and melee, and is classed as a hunter. Heimdallr can gain visions of enemy gods, giving him great map control and also boosting his physical power while they're in vision. He can also summon the Bifrost Bridge to traverse the map. Of course, there's plenty of changes in any patch, so make sure you check the link below for more info. If you're a fan of the more classic anime-style MMO, NosTale has launched its Act 7 update this week, which they boast is the largest to date, titled The Orcs and the Celestial Spire. The update introduces the new area of Critias Island, which has a total of 17 new maps. The story here revolves around the prophecy of an orc tribe, and to solve these new quests, players can learn new passive skills, craft new equipment, and enhance their gear with the new rune and tattoo systems. There's also 3 new raid battles, so prepare to be at your best. The first part of the Act 7 update was launched this week, but NosTale will launch the second part soon after the new year. MapleStory 2 also updated with its Kritias expansion this week. This is a major new expansion that adds 23 new areas, raises the level cap from 70 to 99, and expands the game's main story. It also introduces new mastery skills, the new World Events Legion Battle, and Gigantica, and much, much more. Over on the Xbox One, Vigor has begun its first season, titled Preppers. The season launched with the 1.2 update this week. The update introduces new tools, including the contact bomb, transmitter, and alarm trap, plus new weapons, challenge types, and other quality of life improvements. One of the biggest things in this update is the introduction of the Battle Pass, which gives rewards for XP earned. There's one available for everyone, in addition to a premium pass for those who want more. And of course, Vigor's also getting into the Christmas period, so prepare for snow and holiday cheer as you brutally destroy your enemies. Other military shooters are also loading up their last updates of the year. Armored Warfare has introduced the cinematic-style Last Patriot battle path, which features 50 missions and plenty of American Pride rewards, including some rather unique tank skins. Meanwhile, World of Warships has introduced shipbuilding, along with a host of Christmas activities and freebies for players. Crossout is also getting into the Christmas spirit with a few new winter-themed events, plus a brand new PvP map, so there should be plenty to explore this holiday season. But with that said, that's about it for all the major news and announcements for this week. For more information on the news topics, check the links in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news, or even more news in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon to get notifications, and of course, share this video. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.